Now we'll continue Newton's second law, which states that acceleration is proportional to the resultant force. That means A is proportional. So this is the symbol for proportional. A is the acceleration. F is the force. So this one, the force, and this is the acceleration. Acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass. So you see, this is the acceleration and this is the mass. So acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass, and it is proportional directly. That means proportional. If it is not inversely, so it is directly. Directly means if the acceleration increases, force also increases, and vice versa. Here, on the contrary, here, acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass m. So it is written like this, and that it is clear that if the acceleration increases, mass must decrease if the force is constant, okay, and the vice versa. So this can be written as an equation. This is called Newton's second law. So this one is Newton's second law, which states that the force exerted on a mass m will produce an acceleration a. So F equals ma. F is the force, m is the mass, and a is the acceleration. You see, resultant force equal mass multiplied by the acceleration, where force is, these are the units. Force is in Newton, m, the mass, will be taken as kg, kilograms, and the acceleration is in meters per second squared, and it is written meter over second squared. Sometimes it is written like this, ms to the minus 2. It is the same as this one. So the acceleration is in meter per second squared. Now we will take this example to state this law and how we can solve problems as per Newton's second law. Now you see, this is a car. Assume that the engine exert a force 1000. This is from engine, so it pushes the car ahead, and there is another force which is 640 Newton. You can imagine that this force is the wind force, which pushes or try to push the car to the left in the opposite direction. So the engine pushes to the right, and the wind, say the wind or friction or whatever, which is in the reverse direction, and tries to push back. So now here the question is, how can I calculate the acceleration of this car? Okay, by Newton's second law, you see, by Newton's second law, F equals m multiplied by a, and F is the resultant force. Resultant force, you can see, this is 1000 to the right, and this is 640 to the left. So the resultant is 1000 minus 640. Okay, the car is given, the mass of the car is equal to 1200 kg. So the mass here, the mass is 1200 kg multiplied by a. So from this one, this will be 36 equals 1200 a. So a will be 360 over 1200, and this will equals 0.3 m over second squared. Now we will go to next example.